Brandon, your mom ate more than usual today.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, she even asked for seconds at lunch.
Really? That's the first time in weeks.
The doctor said to encourage her when she shows interest in food.
Did she eat everything by herself?
Mostly. I helped a little with the soup, but she managed the bread well.
Did she enjoy the watermelon I bought yesterday?
Yes, she always seems happy when we serve her favorite foods.
Was it cut small enough? Sometimes I worry about choking.
I made sure to cut it into tiny pieces. She ate it slowly and carefully.
That's a relief. What else did she eat today?
Eggs for breakfast, then bread and chicken soup for lunch.
Since her appetite has decreased lately, we'll need to be more creative with her meals.
I've been looking up some soft food recipes online.
That's thoughtful of you. Any good finds?
Several, actually. There's this technique for making vegetables easier to eat.
That would help. Mom always loved vegetables.
I'll try some new recipes tomorrow if you'd like.
Is the home health aide coming today?
Yes, they're giving her a bath before dinner. I'll do some shopping while they're here.
What time is the aide arriving?
Around 4:30. That gives enough time for the bath before dinner.
Could you pick up more of that protein drink she likes?
Already on my list. The doctor said it's good to supplement her meals.
Get 2 cases if they're not too expensive.
Will do. Anything else we need?
Maybe some more fresh fruit if you see anything good.
I'll check what's in season. The market usually has good deals in the afternoon. Are you working late again today?
Yeah, swamped with work. Sorry for leaving Mom's care mostly to you lately.
What time do you think you'll be home?
Probably not until after 9.
That's the 3rd time this week.
I know, this project deadline is killing me.
Should I save dinner for you?
Don't bother, I'll grab something here.
It's no trouble to save you a plate.
Really, it's fine. I might have to work through dinner anyway.
It's okay. We've been managing together all this time. Plus, you have work to think about. I'm not even doing part-time work anymore because of caregiving, so don't feel bad about relying on me.
Still, you're handling so much on your own.
The aide helps a lot during the day.
But you're there morning and night.
That's what family does.
Stella, thank you so much.
Why so formal all of a sudden?
Just thinking about everything you do for us.
You don't need to get sentimental.
Well, we're not even 40 yet. Never thought we'd be dealing with parent care this early, you know?
True, but Patricia had you when she was in her 30s, so it makes sense. Plus, with the stroke being so sudden, no one could have predicted that.
I still remember getting that call from the neighbor.
It was right after we got back from our honeymoon, wasn't it? Found her collapsed in the garden. The doctor said she was lucky someone found her so quickly.
Did you ever think it would be like this? I never thought we'd be taking care of her for almost 10 years.
Has it really been that long? We were pretty lost at first, weren't we?
Remember trying to figure out how to help her bathe?
And all those YouTube videos about proper lifting techniques.
The first time we had to call an ambulance.
We've learned so much since then.
Yeah, Mom had her stroke right after our wedding, and we ended up being too busy with caregiving to have kids.
We talked about that, remember? We agreed to let nature take its course. Besides, we're still in our late 30s. Anything could happen.
Do you ever regret it, though?
Regret what exactly?
Putting our plans on hold.
Life doesn't always go as planned.
But you wanted kids right away.
Plans change. People adapt. It's okay, I promise.
You're right. Sorry for being such a downer. We still have fun together, just the two of us.
And we have good moments with your mom, too.
Like when she laughs at her favorite TV shows.
Or when she squeezes our hands to say thank you. Exactly. And even though Patricia can barely talk anymore, she's always been so kind to me since we first met. That's why I've been able to provide care for 10 years.
She loved you from day one.
Remember when I first came to dinner?
She made all my favorite dishes.
And then found out later they were my favorites too.
That's when she said it was meant to be. But her dementia has gotten pretty bad lately.
Did you notice the changes at your last visit?
She didn't recognize me at first.
That happens sometimes, usually better in the morning.
Does she still look at the old photo albums?
Every day after lunch, she loves the wedding photos. She's lucid less often now, but she doesn't get aggressive, and while this might sound wrong, she's still relatively easy to care for. I heard some friends had to move their parents to facilities because they couldn't handle it at home.
Which friends?
Remember Mary from the caregiver support group?
The one whose father had Alzheimer's?
Yes, they had to move him last month.
That must have been hard for them.
She was crying at the last meeting. Not that we should compare with other families, of course.
Everyone's situation is different. Each family has their own challenges. Can't blame them when it gets too hard to manage. Everyone has their own life to live.
The support group really helps put things in perspective.
Are you still going every week?
When I can, it helps to talk to others.
Wait, does that mean I'm ruining your life?
What? Where did that come from?
Hearing about other families giving up?
We're not other families.
But you gave up your career.
I chose to be here.
Your teaching job, though.
The school understood my situation.
You loved teaching.
I can always go back someday.
True, but it still feels like this is somehow my fault.
There you go, being negative again. Don't worry, I have no regrets. This is just part of my life journey.
You make it sound so simple.
It's not simple, but it's our life.
Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve you.
Stop that kind of talk.
Sorry, but I really am grateful, Stella. Marrying you was the best decision I ever made. Thank you for sticking with me, even though I can be unreliable sometimes. You've never once complained.
That's not true. I complain plenty, lol.
Not about the important things.
I'm happy I married such a kind man.
Kind? I barely help anymore.
You help in your own way.
Work isn't an excuse, though.
You're providing for us.
Still feels like I'm not doing enough.
Oh, it's your night to sleep in Mom's room, right? Will you be okay since you're working late? I can switch with you.
I should stick to the schedule.
But you'll be tired.
No, it's fine. I'll be home before the last train. Please take care of Mom until then.
Text me when you're on your way.
Will do. Should be around 9:30. You don't have to wait up.
I don't mind. Mom likes her evening tea.
Make sure you rest, too.
Okay, got it.
And Stella,
Yes?
thank you for everything.
You already said that.
Still mean it.
Brandon, when are you coming home today?
Sorry, gonna be late again.
You said that yesterday, too.
Can't be helped. Big project.
The same project from last month?
Different one. Deadlines keep piling up.
You've been staying late at work even on weekends now.
The overtime pay helps.
We never needed it before.
Extra money doesn't hurt.
The car dealership called. Something about a delivery?
Oh, don't worry about that.
They seemed insistent about it.
It's just a mix-up.
They had your name and phone number.
Must be a mistake, don't worry.
No, I am worried. Delivery means you bought a car, right? Why haven't you told me about this?
It's nothing important.
A car purchase isn't important? I'd say that's pretty huge.
I didn't buy it, just helping a friend with the paperwork since they don't know much about cars.
Which friend?
From work, you wouldn't know them.
Since when do you help coworkers buy cars?
They asked for advice.
Oh, is that so?
Why do you sound suspicious?
Because you're being evasive.
What's with that tone? You've been cold to me lately. We barely talk at home anymore.
Maybe because you're never home?
I told you it's work.
Even during Mom's doctor appointment?
I can't always make those.
You used to.
Things change.
Because you keep breaking your promises?
About what exactly? Mom's care?
Remember last Sunday?
What about it?
You said you'd help with her physical therapy.
Something came up.
You said you'd help with Mom's care on weekends, but for the past few months, it's been all on me.
The company needs me on weekends now.
Every weekend?
Usually, yes. It's not like I'm breaking promises to go party or anything. Work just started scheduling me on weekends. Why are you being so weird about this? Are you tired from taking care of her? We can rely more on the aide if we need to.
The aide already comes 5 days a week.
We could increase their hours.
With what money?
We're managing, aren't we?
Mom's been sleeping a lot lately, and the doctor says her condition isn't good.
We knew this would happen eventually.
She barely touched her breakfast today.
Not much we can do about that. She's elderly and sick.
She's still your mother.
I know that.
Aren't you worried?
Of course I am, but worrying won't cure her.
Could you at least call more often?
I text you for updates.
I meant talk to her.
She can't really talk back.
She still understands. You don't have to be so cold about it. She's your mother. We don't know how much time we have left with her.
What difference does it make?
She lights up when she hears your voice.
She doesn't even recognize me anymore.
Not always, but sometimes she does.
Barely.
So that means we shouldn't care for her?
You're twisting my words.
Am I? Because it sounds like you've given up.
That's not what I meant, but I'm really busy. I want to be there if I can.
When exactly is that?
When work allows.
It doesn't feel that way when you say it.
What can I do? I have work.
Since when is work more important than family?
That's not fair. I'm supporting us.
We were managing fine before.
Things change.
Work, work, work. Since when did your job get so demanding anyways?
The company's expanding.
Okay, but why do they need you there every night and weekend?
You don't understand corporate life.
I understand broken promises.
What do you want from me?
Just be honest.
I am being honest.
Are you really?
It's not my fault it got busy. Don't blame me for that. Look, we've been doing this caregiving thing together for years. I don't want to fight about this now.
You're right.
Finally, you understand.
I'm sorry. I think Mom doesn't have much time left, and I wanted you to be more present.
The doctors said she was stable.
Stable doesn't mean well. She's not eating again.
She goes through phases like that all the time.
No, this is different. She's getting weaker.
I see. Oh, but I have a business trip next week.
When were you going to tell me?
I just found out.
How long?
5 days.
Where to?
Chicago.
It's fine. Can't help if it's work, right?
There you go with that tone again, like you don't believe me.
Should I?
I'm not lying or anything.
Right.
What happened to supporting each other?
I've been wondering the same thing.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just go on your trip.
Now you're being passive-aggressive.
Don't worry. I'll take care of Mom until the end, so just focus on your job.
Until the end? Why are you talking like that?
Because I'm not blind.
You're not making sense.
I think I'm making perfect sense.
If it's too much of a burden, you don't have to look after her. We can leave it to the aide. Once Mom passes, we'll get the inheritance anyway, so money won't be an issue. Stella, I just dropped off the relatives.
I see. Thank you.
Did Uncle Kenny get home okay?
His son drove him.
Well, the funeral went smoothly.
Yes, thanks to the funeral home.
You organized everything well.
It was my duty.
You too. Mom's passing felt so sudden even after 10 years of caregiving.
I tried to tell you
Tell me what?
that she was getting worse.
I didn't realize.
You weren't here to see.
I was working.
Always working.
I'm glad she didn't suffer long at the end. We were able to be with her.
You mean I was with her?
I came as soon as you called.
2 hours later.
The train was delayed.
From where exactly?
The office, of course.
At 11 p.m.?
I had deadlines. I'm so grateful you were there. Mom didn't have to die alone, and we gave her a proper funeral. I'm sure she's happy in heaven.
At least she's at peace now.
Stella, let me say something. Thank you for helping with the funeral, and for these past 10 years. We had our fights, but I'm glad we could care for Mom together until the end. Let's live happily together from now on. We got a good amount of inheritance, so we can indulge a bit. Hey, let's go get some fancy steak, huh?
Is that all you can think about?
What?
The inheritance.
I'm trying to plan our future.
Our future?
Yes, together.
There is no together anymore.
What are you saying?
You'll be living by yourself from now on. I've already moved out because we're getting a divorce.
What? Divorce? Moved out? What are you talking about?
You never noticed the boxes?
What boxes?
The ones I've been moving for weeks.
I thought you were cleaning.
You didn't notice half the closet empty?
How could you do this?
Easily. You were never home. I've been clear enough.
No, you haven't. You can't just decide this on your own.
I already have.
Without talking to me?
We're talking now.
This isn't talking. This is ambushing.
I can't believe you didn't notice. I've been gradually moving my things out. I was planning to leave after Mom's funeral.
Why? This makes no sense. Where did divorce come from? What were these 10 years for?
Ask yourself that question.
We built a life together.
Did we?
Of course we did.
Well, you built another one on the side?
What are you talking about?
I could ask you the same thing. I won't ask for my 10 years back, but I won't forgive how you trampled on my feelings.
Trampled? Me?
Yes, you.
How?
By betraying everything we built.
I didn't betray anything.
The late nights?
Work.
The weekend trips?
Business!
That's funny. Your coworker said they knew nothing about your business trips or company events.
You contacted my workplace?
They contacted me
About what?
about your absences.
They had no right.
And what about the car payments?
What car payments?
The ones Mom told me about.
What?
Yes, that's why I'm divorcing you.
What did she tell you?
Everything.
She was confused. She didn't know what she was saying sometimes, and you know that.
Was she?
She had dementia.
Not when she told me.
Explain this to me. Sure, I left a lot of Mom's care to you because of work, but I helped out when I could, right?
For a while, yes.
See? I was there.
Until you weren't.
I had responsibilities.
To who?
To this family.
Which family?
What other family would there be?
The one you were building with her.
With who?
You've been having an affair for the past couple years, haven't you? Don't even try to deny it.
What? This is insane!
Is it?
You're making accusations based on nothing!
Don't play dumb.
Where is this coming from?
From Mom.
What?
About 6 months ago, Mom told me the truth. Remember when you said I was being cold? That's when she told me about your affair.
Mom didn't know anything?
She knew everything.
That was when Mom's dementia was starting. You believed someone in that state?
She had her clear moments.
Barely.
Clear enough to describe her.
Describe who?
Your girlfriend.
This is ridiculous.
Is it the young woman who visits the house?
What young woman?
The one you always meet when I'm out shopping.
No, you got it all wrong. Mom was confused.
About the perfume, too?
What perfume?
The one she smelled in the guest room.
She was just imagining things. That was probably the smell of her own perfume for all we know.
Yes, her dementia was progressing, but she had lucid moments. Brandon, you would talk to your girlfriend on the phone while staying in Mom's room at night.
That's not true!
Mom heard everything.
She was probably hallucinating or something.
The same hallucination for months?
She was sick!
When she confronted you, you threatened her to stay quiet if she wanted to keep getting care. That's why she couldn't tell me sooner.
I would never!
She was crying when she told me.
You're making this up.
Why would I?
To get the inheritance?
Like you threatened Mom for?
Don't believe some senile old lady's stories. Are you crazy? Mom couldn't even remember what day it was.
But she remembered your threats.
This is insane!
I spent every day with Mom. I knew when she was lucid and when she wasn't.
You're not a doctor!
No, but I was her caregiver.
This proves nothing.
I had doctors and lawyers present
What?
when she made her statement
What statement?
about your threats.
You involved lawyers?
Mom did.
For what exactly?
The will.
What will?
Mom said she didn't want to leave everything to a son who threatened her to continue his affair. She was upset about you getting all the money, so she made a will.
A will? She couldn't make a will?
The doctor certified she could.
This can't be legal!
The lawyers made sure it was.
This can't be real. This is the first I'm hearing of Mom writing a will.
That's because I'm telling you for the first time. You'll probably get the notification tomorrow. The will splits the inheritance between us.
Split? With you, who isn't even a real child?
Blood isn't everything.
It's everything in inheritance.
Not with a legal will.
This can't be right.
The lawyers say otherwise.
You manipulated her. You turned her against me.
You did that yourself. You get your half too, so calm down. She made sure to leave you your legal portion to avoid inheritance disputes, even though she wanted to leave it all to me.
She wouldn't do that.
She already did.
This can't be legal. Mom's estate was worth at least $300,000. You're saying $150,000 goes to you? That's ridiculous.
I don't think it's ridiculous at all, actually. That's why I mentioned the lawyers earlier. They made sure everything was legal.
But I need that money.
For what?
Bills, expenses. $150,000 isn't enough.
Not enough? That sounds plenty to me.
I mean, because I need to pay back the car loan and... Damn, buying a $100,000 car for her was stupid, plus all the designer goods.
Ah, finally the truth.
Wait, I didn't mean to say that.
But you did.
It's not what you think.
It's exactly what I think.
But the affair is just Mom's lie. You can't just believe an old woman whose brain didn't even work properly. I'll sue you for defamation, or just give up the inheritance.
Sue me with what evidence?
I'll find some.
Like the evidence my private investigator found?
You hired a private investigator?
What, did you think I just sat there for 6 months after Mom told me about the affair? Of course I hired a private investigator. We have evidence.
You had me followed? That's illegal!
No, it's not.
You invaded my privacy!
Like you invaded Mom's trust? And mine?
What?
You met her through an app, right? A younger woman. Maybe she didn't think of it as an affair, but there was intimacy, and we're definitely claiming damages.
You don't know anything!
I know about the hotel receipts.
What receipts?
The ones you expense as business trips.
Wait, if you know that much, you must understand, right? She was just a friend I go out for tea with sometimes.
I don't know anyone who goes to a hotel for tea.
It wasn't like that.
The photos say otherwise.
You photographed us?
The investigator did. Do tea friends sleep together? You should study common sense and law. Maybe it felt like friendship to you two, but to me in the law, it's adultery.
We can talk about this. Stella, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Have mercy.
For what? Making me do all the caregiving while you enjoyed your affair under the guise of work? Or never buying me anything while spending over $100,000 on your girlfriend?
Yeah, all of that. But I was tired from caregiving too. I needed comfort.
And I wasn't?
That's different.
How?
You're stronger than me.
I was in the same position. Where was my comfort? How could you betray me after 10 years of marriage and caring for your mother?
I never meant to hurt you.
Just Mom?
I thought we'd get $300,000 in inheritance, so I was planning to spend it on you later.
After spending it on her first?
I would have made it up to you, just with some expensive steak, right? Of course not. I was gonna spend half on you.
Oh, perfect. Then I'll gladly take my inheritance.
No, that's not what I meant. We can work this out.
The lawyers will work it out. The divorce papers will come through my lawyer, so just have your signature ready.
Wait, we can fix this!
Fix what exactly?
Our marriage!
There's nothing left to fix.
Wait, I don't want to separate. I never intended to leave you. The affair wasn't serious or anything. I was just having fun.
Oh, you were having fun?
That came out wrong.
No, it came out exactly right. I don't care if it was for fun or for real. What's done is done.
Give me another chance. I really do care about you. You're my life partner.
A partner you betrayed.
Let me make it right.
Let me tell you something then. You are not my life partner. You threatened your sick mother who needed care just to continue your affair. Then you spent money you expected from her inheritance on your little girlfriend. I don't need a partner like that.
I can change.
There's nothing you could possibly do to change my mind about this.
I'll be a better husband.
Too late for that.
Stella, I'm truly sorry. Please forgive me. Besides, you've been a housewife for 10 years. You can't survive alone. You'll definitely need my help. Making money isn't easy.
I managed Mom's care alone.
That's different.
Yes, it was hard, but that doesn't mean I'm incapable of working and making my own damn money.
What? I know you. You'll never make it in the real world. You need me.
I need nothing from you.
Think about this.
I've thought for 6 months. I'd rather do any job than depend on you. Plus, I have Mom's inheritance and the settlement money. Worry about yourself. You're the one who should be concerned about money. Despite my husband's resistance, I managed to get the divorce. When he tried to get some money back by asking his girlfriend to return the car, he learned she'd just totaled it in an accident. Since it wasn't insured properly, he had to pay significant repair costs. Between that, my settlement, and the damages from his girlfriend, he ended up with nothing from the inheritance. Meanwhile, I received what felt like a lottery win between the inheritance and settlements. Of course, this came after 10 years of caregiving, but it was all thanks to my mother-in-law. I plan to use the money wisely to build my independent life. My ex-husband kept trying to reconcile, but after all the legal proceedings were done, I changed my phone number. Now, he can never contact me again. Some people pity me for wasting 10 years with him, but those years made me who I am today. I'm ready to start my new life with a positive outlook. I want to make the most of this chance my mother-in-law gave me.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.